Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter. I don't sugarcoat my messages. If that is not your thing, I'm always very respectful. I give you the opportunity to sign off now because, I read how I read. These are general messages, so please take them as they resonate and leave them if they don't. If they don't force them to fit. There are other readings and other signs that would probably behoove you to watch, especially, outside of your sun sign. Looking at your moon sign, your rising sign, where your Jupiter is, and all that stuff says a lot. So make sure you understand how the different signs relate to your chart and the people that you cross-watch for. These are the January readings. I do the 2021 forecasts where I break down each month in advance. Those are going to be exclusively on Patreon. Okay, as of the first of the month, all of those will start going up on Patreon. Now, for those of you not familiar with Patreon, Patreon charges your patronage when you sign up for that month, whatever the current month is, and then renews your patronage on the first of the month thereafter. So signing up on the last day of the month will charge you for that month, and then it'll go into the following month and allow you to continue with your patronage the following month, but it happens on the first. So to avoid double charges or surprises like that, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a heads up. It is best to sign up on the first of the month, just for that reason, right? Because Patreon charges you for the month you sign up and then the first of the month after that, okay? With that said, we are going to be getting into these energies. This is for Gemini and those who have strong or significant Gemini placements in their chart. If you know what house Gemini rules in your chart and what's in there, it can give you some insights into a very specific area of your life, right? So Gemini and energies. The main focus is the heart chakra. That's connection. And the keywords are universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. You're realizing how important it is, the people you keep close to you, the people that are in your web of experience, right? How you being connected to people in heart. When love is shared and gratitude is present, appreciation is present, there's this equal energy exchange of love, right? It feels really, really good. It feels really good to be connected with certain people, because being around those people, we can't explain it. It just feels really good to the soul. These are sacred soul connections. And with the tarot, I'm using the Prism of Visions tarot. We start out with the Page of Wands on the top with the Six of Wands on the bottom. And this whole reading talks about the in-between the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands card. The Page of Wands on top starts with you in this chaotic, swirling state, this swirling, chaotic energy state, and being embraced and taken into and engulfed by the flames. The flames have literally brought you off the ground, and they are swirling around you with their magic. This is a magical, sacred fire, okay? And by the time it's done, you're a whole new person. You're not the static and the chaotic elements in the mind anymore. You're feeling whole. Right? You're feeling whole, and you're feeling stable in your skin, stable in your experience, stable in your life. You're optimistic. So what that looks like, going from chaotic to looking at the future as an optimist. Gemini, you stumbled onto your divine counterpart, whether you realize it or not. They're definitely in your experience already. They bring a top-notch level of emotional fulfillment. Your heart feels safe with them because you know you're in their heart and they consider you there. To hurt you would hurt them. They won't do it. This is someone who understands you and what your emotional needs are, and they've wandered into your life to do just that. To give you exactly what you need to feel amazing. Whenever they're around, it's amazing. How at peace you are, despite everything going on in the world. Your world or otherwise. It's like time stands still. You know, this 10 of chalices that starts off the cards at the bottom, it's a masculine and feminine sitting in this tree with all these dangling little glass ornaments. It's just reminding me of like the sands of time in the glass, just hanging in the trees, and all the time is standing still around them. You could be with them and in their presence forever and have no complaints. You just fucking love them, right? This energy, you just fucking love them. 10 of chalices goes into the 4 of wands. This is happy living situations, happy dynamics where you feel like a family in soul, where you feel the essence of what family should be. That connection. It's like a sacred rite of passage that you've achieved with this person to experience joy. To experience extreme joy. Loving your reality. It continues with the greatness. It's the 6 of Pentacles. And again, there's a masculine and feminine. It's their children. It's like you understand each other at a heart space level. You know what the inner child and the other needs. Here, I have plenty of this. I want to give it to you. Whatever your energetic currency is. Affection, love, understanding, time, conversation, financial support, a roof, whatever it is that you and your partner are putting forward, it's creating a wholeness. You and this sacred divine counterpart. There's an evolution that takes place where you feel like children again, like none of the damage was ever done. You found your person. And we get into the Page of Swords clarified by the 3 of Wands. You know, this deck, the Suit of Swords, tells a story about this angry, vicious mother goose, right? And in this card, you can see the end of the goose's wings, but it has full-blown color now. You know, in the other parts of the card in the story, they're white and cold and are very much a part of the icy landscape. And there's major transformation happening at the end. You know, this is a initiation in the mind to new perception. And you're looking back at something that you experienced possibly with a maternal energy or someone who's, you know, possibly feminine older than you, that came off sharp, or their words hurt you, or that's just the way you perceived it. Their way of things, however they spoke, right? However they spoke, it was perceived as an attack. When in hindsight, looking back at it, your perception transforming is realizing that if you didn't go through that past event, however long it lasted, if you didn't go through that period of time where you were dealing with this misperception of a feminine energy, this mother goose that lays the golden eggs, right? You're looking back and realizing exactly what it did. You were in a chaotic place before you ran into this maternal energy, this feminine energy, who, and I put it in quotes, quote unquote, attacked you with their words. You were a chaotic energy who did not feel whole, were not satisfied with your life the way it was. And by the time you were done dealing with this mother goose, who you perceived to be vicious, you're looking back and realizing if all that shit didn't happen, you wouldn't be the whole person at the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands, clarifying that Page of Swords, is the transformed you. There's a pile of ashes on the ground, like where that fire would have been, raging in the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, we go to the Page of Swords, you're seeing the remaining ash of your chaotic self, and you're putting flowers on it. You're laying it to rest and offering it beautiful purpose. You're in recognition of the beautiful purpose of the transformation, that the ordeal that you went through, the misperception serving your current perception. Realizing you wouldn't be in the bliss state you're in right now, loving your fucking life like you do, if you didn't go through that. Whoever that was, you would have been complacently walking through the barren, icy desert if that mother goose didn't come and shake the reality up. Like, holy shit. Who the fuck are you with your big energy? With your nurturing and your love, right? Mother energy. Who the fuck are you? And you're realizing there was a purpose there. There was a purpose there. That this character was introduced into your reality and that you perceived them the way you did, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be where you are. You wouldn't be this whole person that's not chaotic. You're a whole person, intact and in love with your reality, so much so that you have gratitude for the experience looking back at it. You're realizing how important it is that people connect to each other and who you're connected to, and that everything happens for a reason, because the universe fucking loves us and would never let us complacently walk through a barren, icy desert, mindlessly lost in the blinding of the white snow, freezing all the beauty of life from happening. It melted your ice. It melted your ice. Where you were cold and unloving possibly before, in your chaos. You're filled with love now. You love your life and the people in it. The people that are supporting you and serving you are bringing you comfort, safety, and happiness and joy. Peace. It's healthy. You're in a healthy living situation. Feeling like you are living again. You're thanking your experience. Your heart's filled. And it's connecting with people now. Rippling love energy. You're moving forward to your dawn. You're moving forward to calmer waters, calmer love. Not erratic, turbulent love, like calm, safe. Thank you for this beautiful reflection. The water is so calm, I could see my reflection in it perfectly. And I love what I see. You're moving towards bright dawn energy. You're taking off. This is your future is starting now. Your future's starting now. You're out of the dark night. You're out of the dark night. Amen to that, Gemini. This is your energy for January. I look really forward to doing your forecast for 2021 on Patreon. I hope to see you there because this sounds like a beautiful story waiting to be written. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you. So with that said, this is Divine Rebel Racy signing off. Remember always to love each other and most importantly, love yourself. Take care, everybody.